घरा वता आनी कोणाक मेळ्ळो हांव पयलीं म्हणजे हांवें सारकें नांव आयकून घेवंक जाय लक्ष्मी
and repeat it
and in fact try to spell it LAXIM XMI. There are people who in South India they'll write it different.
Yes, HMI.
Okay. So पयलीं म्हणजे सारकें समजून घेवंक जाय आयकून घेवंक जाय समजून घेवंक जाय तकलेन घालूंक जाय you have to put it into one of your brain cells and then take caricature. Okay, I've got my sister who's also Lakshmi, so I remember it better. Okay, or I've got my teacher. I've got in the name of Lakshmi. I had a teacher. Oh, I had such a fantastic teacher.
So you have to keep relating that name to many things.
When you relate it, you weave it. When you weave it, you don't lose it.
Doctor, these are so important things, and we just bypass it in our lives. And you know, it is very nice to know again about it. I never thought that this would have been so important. Like remembering names,
it is important.
Beneficial for my brain.
I'm talking about how if you do this, it will also help you live your complete life.
Right.
And in which otherwise you get suddenly I forgot your name. Okay, I'm supposed to do a program with who's that girl I met. I'm so much confused, and then I meet you tomorrow. Okay, I need to hello you. I come and shake hands with you.
When you take my name,
I don't
feel
take
so
your
important.
name. I don't take your name, so you don't feel important. And I can't ask also. अरे कालूच सांगला मरे तुका नाव माझे. If I ask you, तुझे नाव किती आहे विसरलो तुझे नाव. I can't afford to do that. So you actually tend to go into that thing. So at the end of the day, if we can say, okay, you can recollect your day very well.
So recollection is also one of the
exercises. Habit is set diary baropachi.
Right.
During diary, if you write an episode, see what has happened. You have gone through the episode, heard the episode, seen the episode, then you have come back when you have time, then you are memorizing the episode, you are recollecting the episode, and then you are writing it down, so that once in a while after 6 months you can just go through it. Okay, the whole thing remains good with you. So the process of memory taking, memory creation is almost perfect and sharp and tuned. Otherwise what happens, it is confused. I don't know, okay, Lakshmi ase kai ani kide asle, no, it's all confused.
And memorizing things is a kind of assurance also.
Absolutely.
Like, yes, I have lived this way and this is how I have to do tomorrow. So
and then tomorrow you have this memory again back with you. So what you do is you just develop this habit. It's not just in name, in everything that you do. What you will do is you will streamline the function of the brain. And when you streamline the function of any factory, keeping or throwing that waste and all properly, that factory will remain and glow better in times to come. Otherwise you will it all becomes mess, and you have not seen people creating mess growing in their life. So yes, if we need to grow like a normal human person, a normal strong person, a normal person with good intact memory even at the age of 100, we must keep our brain absolutely clean.
Yes. Detoxing the mind or the brain.
Yes.
Which is a good concept.
Detoxing is one part and not creating toxin is another, okay? Like you have somebody comes and cleans up the whole factory every day and trying
more garbage is formed.
This is one process, and second process, you have a process, set process, this way it goes. You don't even have to think about it. Or you don't have a process, okay, we have created a garbage, somebody now should come and do it. So that is detoxicating, while this is not creating those toxins inside. So we must not create the toxin, rather than wait to create the toxin and then toxify it.
How beautiful, how beautiful. Now you have mentioned also about asking questions and learning more. Like when the kids ask us questions, we tell them, oh, please don't keep on asking questions because we have no time to answer. But now you have completely stressed on it. So I think we should elaborate.
You are asking me a question. It's a simple question you have asked me. First of all, to ask that question, you have to think. Second thing, I hear that question, I think over that question, and I'm giving an answer. And then have you seen now, I don't think you are concentrating on anything else. You are concentrating on what I am talking.
Right.
Okay? Now your whole, the focus has come there. So you are concentrating with focus. So if you do this, 1, 2, 3, 4 steps, your process of understanding that problem is beautiful. You have understood it perfectly well. And now you have a jigsaw puzzle with 10 problems. You understand one problem very well. You are easily able to bring and connect other problems through that problems. Your life becomes easy. We are able to understand when we learn to start focusing, and one thing at a time we should go ahead and try and understand.
So that one thing at a time is important.
Absolutely. In maths, in the first year into science, at that time we had a big subject called maths, all algebra, geometry, statistics. Suddenly from SSC you came here and you learned all those things. Okay. And I was quite good at maths at that time. I had one more boy who was extremely good. So we used to sit down and solve problems. I had realized myself that I had understood only 4 formulas. And this fellow has understood another flow which is different formula, and we were solving any problem that was coming along. Okay. So you don't need to do everything. You don't need to learn everything. Whatever you learn, you have to learn it so well that will give you one shot to your second problem.
This is important for women because we believe that we can multitask, and actually we do.
You have to multitask.
Yeah,
you are multitasking all the time.
Yeah, all the time. But how? I mean, and when you say one at a time, is something that we have to inculcate.
Say you got 10 jobs to do. First of all, you learn what your child is trying to ask you. You just concentrate on that. If you have concentrated on child's first question, within you know what is going to be his next question, and you know all his questions are going to be similar. So if you have understood one question, rest is simple. You learn driving perfectly. To the extent you will not create an accident whilst driving. You know how whole day becomes light. You don't have to wait for a driver. You don't have to bother about the blockages on the road. You say, okay, whatever is the blockage, you are going to go. If you have that confidence, if you have learnt your driving, just one driving to that perfection, you are not even going to think about it. You are going to think about which shop you are going to go, what you want. Or now you need to go to to get your children, or now you're going to go into your profession. You have to enter your office. It's that simple.
How wonderful.
Otherwise, how much time we waste? Okay, who is here? Who's there? Is there?
I can relate to that. I can actually relate to that, and how beautifully you have entangled all the problems, I would say. This has been one of the most enjoyable discussions, I should say. कारण आम्ही इतली गुंतलेली असतात बायला, especially because men can focus and it is their brain, I should say. But बायलांचे असे जाता की there is profession, there are kids, there is husband, there is so much, there is family, there is mother-in-law, there is mother, parents, आणि अशा सगळ्या गुंत्यानं मी अशी गुंतलेली असतात आणि आता दोतरांनी इतले सुंदर तऱ्हेने सगळं गुंत असं मेकळं केलं आणि you have entangled all the the strains. So I think आमचो वेळ जावच्या पयली I would like to thank that you have elaborated on this subject because it would really help most of the women who are multitasking. तर होच विषय घेऊन आणि हीच एक्सरसाइज फॉर द ब्रेन घेऊन आम्ही तुमचो निरोप घेतात. अलर्ट ॲक्टिव्ह अँड अलाइव्ह ॲट 100 ह्या कार्यावळीन आम्ही सदांच मेळत वतली आणि दर शुक्रारा रातचे 9:30 वरांचेर प्रुडंट मिडियाचेर आमची भेट जातली तुमच्याकडे. तर असेच विषय घेऊन परत एकदा मेळूया. टिल देन कीप वॉचिंग प्रुडंट मिडिया. धन्यवाद.